And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go now. Getting the nod on the mound, Caleb Smith.
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
Jake McCarthy into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center. Okay, all set to go. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Trent Grisham. Line drive, caught. Let's take a look at our lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
And Manny gets a piece. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Machado out on the play.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
2 outs, base is empty. Jake Cronenworth, the next to hit. No score, just getting started, top of the first. And a count 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Padres down in order. Half inning complete. We've got no score. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. What should we keep an eye on here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And that one almost got him. Next pitch just misses. 3-2 now. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Marte.
Here's Ketel Marte. This guy has turned into a beast. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
This one in the air, right field. Myers under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting third.
Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. Their opponent on the mound today does run into some trouble finding the strike zone at times. So, Singy, I got to figure part of the plan, be patient, be selective today.
Yeah, you know coming in, regardless of, what that first inning's going to look like, you know his history. You don't want to help him out. You've got to be patient and make sure that when you attack that it's a pitch that you can do some damage with. Otherwise, just build up some.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. We played an inning, no score. Joe Mantiply on the pitch out of the pen here. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
Back here at Chase Field, stepping in the long ball threat, Luke Voigt. Next offering down low and in the dirt. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Sean Poppin up and loosening in the pen. The pitch. And it's down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now it's Eric Hosmer. And a pitch. In the air to left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. Now a huge.
They get one to Walker, and that's two.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Back here in the desert, and now it's Christian Walker. That one out to right. Myers gliding as he moves to his left. One away.
Batting fifth. The left fielder. David.
David Peralta at the plate.
Trying to make it legal, do it right. Trying to fill the darkness with the light. I know that don't happen overnight.
The wind and the pitch. Action in the pen down there. Tim Hill getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Krismat, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Left-hand batter waits. And strike two.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
The wind to kick the pitch. In the air, left side, Profar. As this one sized up, two down. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Batting 6.
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And that one fouled off. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and that ends the inning, so we take a break. Nothing doing for Arizona. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Will Myers now. Here comes a pitch. Falling behind 2-1.
2-1 to count.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Here comes a 3-2. Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. Will Myers sends it flying. His first homer of the year. The Padres score first. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Martin. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Corbin Martin.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. Right-handed reliever. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one ripped, but foul.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played. But a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jorge Alfaro. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 3. At the belt and fires. That one fouled off. In the air, right field. Smith brings it in, and there's 2 down.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
So the batting order turns over. Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Pierce Johnson, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Number 36, Pierce Johnson.
Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the 3rd at the plate. Geraldo Perdomo. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base. Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
I wonder how much of a distraction those fans behind home plate are to the opposing pitcher. I mean, they are into it. They're trying to will his club back into this ball game.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to Hosmer, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Sergio Alcantara.
Now it's going to be Sergio Alcantara. This is a guy who's in the line of first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and we are starting over. It's tied at 1.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Cooper Hummel now at the plate, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Fought off foul. Next pitch inside. Ball 2. Righty to the plate. Stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
In the air, left field. Profar settles under this one. He's got it, and that is the inning. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. All even at 1 apiece.
Gotta make this life go paradise, so I go paranormal like paradise. But my mojo right, and my motor right, so I roll the dice. So I seize the day. I'm blowing up, I'm blowing up, I'm blowing up, I'm blowing up. I name that zone up.
And welcome back. On to the 4th. Here's Machado. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Here's a 1-1. And Manny gets a piece.
Some real good life going to the zone on that one.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And the Padres waste a chance.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 3-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Now the tag at third, and they got it. All tied up and here in extra innings. Lifted in the air, right center field. McCarthy under it. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. Welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ketel Marte. Man at second. Bullpen activity starting up now. Humberto Castellanos up and throwing. Ramirez getting loose as well. Right-hander kick steals. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Hummel rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline. This one's over. And the Diamondbacks walk it off for the win.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our
For the ball.